Hey guys, so new event here. This is only going to be around for 3 days, but whatever. So the basic concept of this event is, of course, that you're making a deck for going first and one for going second. So I haven't built my decks yet, so for going first, you have a lot of different options, right? But in my opinion, the real issue is for going second, because the current going second cards, it's just really awkward in this meta, but for going second, you would probably want 3 copies of Evenly Matched, just, because you are going second. And then Ash Blossom as well. Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Still want Called By probably, because you still need to actually win the duel somehow. Win the game. But for the best going second cards, of course, Lava Golem as well is really good. So if you can manage it, playing 3 of Small World to just search out Lava Golem is not bad. Exterio is still around, so little bit risky with this play, but if you were able to, like, successfully Small World, then you're doing great. So if we play Radiant, 1 Radiant and Lava Golem here, we'd need to make a Dark deck that does not require the normal summon, because we are not allowed to normal summon at all when we activate Lava Golem, which is a bit of a risk that we take here. So that's what makes it so awkward to play some of these going second cards, and you will find yourself having a hard time being able to play at all. So we could tone it down, but one of the cards I think are is completely useless is Nibiru, because there's just randomly so many decks that just don't care about Nibiru right now. It's just actually insane. It's just a bit depressing, honestly. Well, we also still need a win con. So, very awkward. So I guess we can maybe tone it down and try for something else, like perhaps Runic Sprite, I guess, would be fine. I am personally not a big fan. But if we went ahead and did this, and then Runic, you max out on these, you max out on these, Runic Slumber. Why is Slumber at 2? What? Fountain 2, Tip 2, Golden Droplet, nah, don't need that. Smiting Storm, sure. Flashing Fire, 3. Cool. You can like 2 1Ds, one of those, something like that. And then how many do we have? Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't have enough, so we can do this. Just put these in, whatever. One of those. And then I guess we can do like Troll and Lock, for example, and that would be not bad. Troll and Lock affects us too much if we're playing this though, so maybe not. Sprite. Let's go like this. 3 of these. 3 of these. 1 of these, 1 of those. 2 of these. 2 of those. And 1 of these. And then Maxi. Like that. And then since we have so much gas, actually, we don't actually need the Cult Buy anymore. I don't think we care about Maxi in this list. It's whatever, it just contributes to deck out after a point. This list is pretty obnoxious, actually. And then you could fill out the generic extra deck that you run for this stuff. I guess this is an option. Yeah, I'm not gonna build this. No shot. Okay. But like, that works pretty well, I guess. Should have done a test hand, though. Alright. Let's do something more interesting, then. Let's do Mech Knights. Because this is just more based. This, and then... I guess I have enough. I can craft those, I guess. And then we have this, World Legacy is Memories. I believe you play that as 3 as well. You want 1 or 2 of these guys. 1 of these guys. Scars. Orange, no. Is this the good one? No, is this the good one? No. Wait. Oh wait, this is the good one. Okay, so 1 of you. And then we have Whispers. Play Whispers, Secret 3. Key. So Key is also good as well. And then it's just a bunch of generic stuff from here on out, I think. So I will finish this list later. Let's go for something going first. So for going first, we would want something pretty solid. Something that can play through some hand traps, or stuff that doesn't care. If we were being as toxic as possible, though, I think I know the answer. Well, step 1 is Lord of Heavenly. Grab 3 of these. And then, let us check. Yes. And then, maybe some of these. Except it's kind of annoying to find this card. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do, Rivalry. Goes in. And that's a good starting point. Then I guess we can do like this. Let's try seeing if this shows up with the guys I want to find. Well, not really guys, but whatever. Alice, Lady of Lawman. I think this is fine. Lilith. Loris. Let's see. I don't remember what ratios you played these at, but I think this is right. And I believe you can play Skill Drain with these. Yeah. Okay. So something like that is probably okay, I think. And because it's still legal, let's just play it just cause. Boom, terraforming. And then you probably want to play some stuff like extra. I don't know. Probably just want to play it. That's just my assumption, but whatever. And then we just fill out with a bunch of traps, I guess. Soul Drain. Soul Drain is, let's see. Cannot activate their effects. Yeah, I think that's fine. We have nothing that does that, so Soul Drain should just completely stop our opponents if they're playing, well, stuff that's relevant to Soul Drain, I guess. Yeah. And then we want maybe some virus cards, like mostly this one. 3 of Epidemic sounds good. Deck Dev is that the right one that we want? I think so. Let's just put this in for now. And then, wait, is this the right one? No, it's not. It's this one. Okay. Then we check 2, and then normally popping these isn't like that good, but they're pretty iffy. Like it's half and half basically for this. So whatever. We don't need to play like Maxi. It's not really useful. No, not at all. So let's see. Since we will always be going first if we're playing this list, what else can we do that's completely degen? Should be something, but whatever. I guess we should start by going to of Solemn, I think. And then we can actually, because of how the deck is built actually, the ratios will have to be weird. And we should run one Imperial Iron Wall, actually. It's kind of weird, but I don't think we actually need to banish our cards, so I think that's fine. Let's do B Cup as well while we're here, and then let's go ahead and let's think for a second. Alright, Scythe. Let's go ahead, put in our copy of Scythe, Artifact Sanctum. We just simply hope we don't draw into it. And we have copies of Trap Trick. We can bump this up more. And we get IDP, I guess, as well. Nice Dragon Prison. Alright. 47. Metaverse. We need Metaverse. We can also run Metaverse in this. So, chillin'. Like a villain. Alright. Let's just draw 5. What does this do exactly again? You can target one Lady of Lament monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Once per turn, you mash one trap from your hand or graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is distributed or this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can add one fiend monster whose combined attack and defense equals 2,000 from your deck to your hand. So that is every single Lady of Lament and basically your layer stuff. And we have draw 2 as well. Oh, and we have layer. Yeah. This doesn't have the quick effect tribute effect, right? But we have deck dev as well as full force, trap trick, goes in. Pretty nasty stuff. Tikaboo, deck dev, soul drain, scythe, Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Loris, Lady of Lament is our next card here. Maybe changing the list up a little bit would do us some good, but this is pretty nasty as well, actually. Not sure what the best trap trick target is, but with this, Artifact Sanctum is not bad. And we immediately go Lilith next. Okay. So, Pot of Extra for 2, Artifact Scythe, Imperial Iron Wall. Don't really want to be seeing Scythe, but still pretty yucky to deal with. And we can normal summon this, right, and then tribute this. This allows you to draw a card. If we just tribute it, okay. So then that would give us Lilith. But we don't have normal summon anymore, so it's like whatever. Alright. Oh, this is actually pretty nasty. We can just normal summon like Lilith and pass on this actually, it's pretty gross. Layer. Even if they negate Lilith, which is pretty interesting, since we have Metaverse for Layer, right? We can still tribute one of our opponent's monsters for cost. Okay. So this looks fairly annoying. This is not necessarily the best deck going first, but this does play around a lot of different hand traps and stuff, like this plays around Maxi, for example. And the only thing we're vulnerable to is board breaking. This is basically called cheesing the crap out of our opponents. This is totally and completely viable. And Imperial Iron Wall is basically just a card we might want to search off of Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Because there is one hidden thing you might not have realized about Imperial Iron Wall. But aside from us being able to now, like, if we open Imperial Iron Wall with Lord of the Heavenly Prison, we can search just like Skill Drain, for example, and that Skill Drain will stay on the field until Imperial Iron Wall is removed. And this also stops us from being affected by Evenly Matched. And these, of course, also stop Evenly Matched, but Evenly Matched is actually... it is not hard once per turn. So this is actually moderately better than Solemn Judgment. depending on the circumstances. So, just a build idea, and then we would fill out the extra deck with whatever we needed. And we can also play Super Poly, but Super Poly just happens to not be that good in this current meta. But Super Poly is generally good with Layer, and that is because in Layer, you have this lovely field spell, Layer of Darkness. And Layer of Darkness changes all monsters to dark, and they're good fusion targets for Super Poly with that. And with Gozen being dark, that can affect our opponents negatively as well. Speaking of Gozen, I believe Tier Limit actually isn't, even if we don't consider Rhino. Let's see, Rukalos is actually a water, Cake Kalos is a dark, Kaleido is a dark. These are darks, so yeah. This locks them out of Rukalos, and if they start off with Rhino, it locks them out of their entire deck, just pretty much straight up. I guess they can still go into Rukalos if they start with Rhino, but it's like, sure, whatever. Do your worst. And yeah. I don't know. Could we use more copies of Malice? I don't think we can discard any of our cards yet, so Malice is for like later. Ooh, Boris as a one of just sounds not bad to me, so yeah. But I mean, of course, you can just play a combo deck that can just get the job done. I suppose that works as well. You have a lot of different things you can possibly flex into here, so not bad. This is just basically testing out this as an idea, so no particularly strong feelings on this event. So we'll see if it's got some merit. I will give my opinions after I've played this somewhat. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.